Welcome to Wander, Explore, Discover.
Today we're going to do a campsite review on Tocumwal Town Beach.
And I'm going to cook up some lemonade scones in the Weber. Tocumwal Town Beach Campsite is a great camping spot along the Murray River in New South Wales. It is only 800 metres from Tocumwal and is a popular destination for camping, swimming, fishing and just relaxing by the river. Tocumwal is located approximately 275 kilometres from Melbourne and 700 kilometres from Sydney. Access to Tocumwal Town Beach is along a narrow sealed road, and the camping service is gravel with grass and sandy areas to relax on along the river. There are 65 unpowered camping sites available. Not all of these sites are along the river. There are also camping areas near the amenities and along the road. The sites are not numbered and you choose a spot when you arrive. Even if you have pre-booked, you are not guaranteed a riverfront site. It is a very popular spot in school holidays and the warmer months, so it pays to get in early. The riverfront sites have access to town water and a silage point, and you must reverse into the site.
We're here at Tocumwal Town Beach and we've managed to get a nice spot right on the river. We chose a lovely flat sunny site about halfway along the river. Some of the sites closer to the entrance provide some shade during the day. We stayed here at the beginning of September and it was busy but not completely full. If you want more places to wander, explore and discover, subscribe to our channel for new videos every week. It is $7.50 per adult per night and children are free. You can book and pay online. Just Google Tocumwal Town Beach and you'll come to the booking website where you can add the dates, the number of people, vehicle registration and put in your credit card details. Or alternatively, you can pop your money in an envelope and put it in the slot at the entrance of the amenities block. Opposite the river camping sites, there is a rustic amenities block, which has toilets and cold showers. Don't forget your toilet paper, as there isn't any supplied. There is also a book exchange at the entrance of the toilets.
Tocumwal Town Beach is dog friendly. Just keep your dogs on a lead and clean up after them. Fires are allowed as long as there is no fire ban, and there are some fire pits along the river. The camping spots are easily accessible for motorhomes. We had good Telstra mobile coverage when we stayed. Rustic toilets are available. The dump point is near the amenity block. Town water is available at the riverfront sites, and there are several other taps around. Rubbish bins and recycling bins, flat gravel sites, and cold showers.
It is an easy 900 metre walk into the friendly town of Tocumwal that has an IGA supermarket, petrol station, chemist, post office, bakery, cafes and hotels. On our way to Tocumwal, we stopped at the Big Strawberry, which was 10 kilometres away at Coonamoo on the Victorian side of the river. The Big Strawberry is open daily from 9 AM to 3 PM and has a cafe and a huge range of strawberry products. You can also pick your own strawberries when they're in season. We bought some lovely strawberry jam and decided to make lemonade scones when we got to the campsite.
Lemonade scones cooked in the Weber are an easy camping treat, and they only need a few ingredients. To make the scones, you need 3 cups of self-raising flour, 1 cup of lemonade and 1 cup of cream. Alright, going to measure our first ingredient, self-raising flour. take self-raising flour and we're going to add it in. I might even do it in this bowl here so I don't make a mess, just to get it level at the top. Alright, so you want it over the top and then give it a tap and then scrape it off if you want to be accurate. Alright, or you can just wing it. Alright, so we've got 3 leveled cups of self-raising flour, which we're going to put through the sieve into our bowl. Right, so I'll add a pinch of salt, just a little bit of a squirt. Right, so now we want to make a well in the middle of the flour, so you can just put your fingers in there just to make a bit of a hole to push out to the edge. Maybe a bigger bowl would have been better, but that'll do. Just a bit of an impression. Right, next we're going to add a cup of cream. So this is close to a cup, but we'll measure it and then tip that into the middle. I'm going to take a cup of lemonade once again. Right, and pour that into the middle. Now for the slightly technical bit, use a butter knife or flat edged knife, and we just want to bring this together. So the best way to do it is just come around the edges and loosen up the flour and bring it into the mixture in the middle. Right, you don't want to, the idea is not to work the flour too much, otherwise you'll get tough scones. So once it's come together in this rough sort of dough, right, so we've got it, all the liquid is together. Then we can turn it out and just knead it lightly to finish this off. Put that in. Alright, so we've got this together just lightly with the knife. So now we're going to tip it into some flour on the bench and knead it lightly. Now, so it doesn't stick to your hands so much, just put your hands into some flour that's on the bench and that should help it not stick. And we're just going to bring it together and just knead it lightly. So what we're going to do is just push down into the middle and then turn it and flop it back like this. So only just lightly until we get a smooth but not sticky type of dough. Right, so if it's too sticky, just throw a bit more flour onto the bench, but this looks like it will be pretty good. Alright, and as you can see, I'm not working it like bread. I've just brought it together enough so that we've got a dough. Right, so once you've got your dough, just push it down with your hand until it's about 2 centimeters thick. That's probably about right. And we're just going to use an egg ring, which is not really practical, but we'll give it a go. So cut with the egg ring. They'll be quite big scones. Alright, so then we'll take off the excess dough from the ones that we've cut and we'll put these up onto our tray. And put them so they're just, just apart. And then we can take the remaining dough and just bring it back into a ball, so don't work it too much. Once again, flatten it out to cut some remaining scones. So get one out of that little flattened piece, and then flatten this one out. And we might be able to form up one more out of this remaining piece here. And we have our scones ready to go in the oven. However, before you do that, we'll get right. So we've got about 50 ml of cream left in here from this little bottle, so we'll just tip that in there. We won't need that. And get a pastry brush. If you don't have one of those, just use your fingers, but will be fancy, and just brush over the top of your scones. And what this does is help them caramelise and brown, and add a bit of flavour to your scones. This is actually a basting brush, not a pastry brush, but it's all good. Could be used for either, but it's working very well. Right, and we're good to go. Right, we've got our scones and we've got our Weber, about 180, it should be 190 to 230 or something. And we've got the Weber pizza stone in here, so we'll put that on top there, close the lid, and give it 10 minutes and see how they're going. Right, so we're doing the cream for the top to eat. Once our scones are done, we've got some cream, a little bit of icing sugar, maybe a tablespoon or whatever to taste, and some vanilla. And we're just going to take about a cap. Is good. And then in with the whisk, and away we go until it's done. After beating this for a minute or two, right, got our cream till it's nice and thick. And if you can lift it up and it stays at a stiff peak like that, that's about right. Alright, you don't want to over whip it. And ready to go. Alright, so I did a bit of checking. It took about 20 minutes because we got a bit of a breeze here, so things didn't cook real quick. However, our scones have puffed up nicely, and we'll just break them apart and put them onto our tray here to take them inside. But they look and we are good to go. We let the scones cool for a little while, then we added the big strawberry jam and our whipped cream, and they were delicious.
We hope you enjoyed today's video. You can find more information and places to explore at wanderexplorediscover.com.